Caroline Culbertson for EEI TV and the USCA, and I'm standing here with Elisa Wallace, who is competing this weekend at Rolex with Simply Priceless, who she calls Johnny. Elisa, you ended up with this horse actually after the horse had an injury that originally they thought would be career-ending. So how did that happen?
Well, the owners did an excellent job of rehabbing the horse, and they basically they approached my dad to ride the horse, and he had a 3-star horse at the time, and so he was a little busy. So he pointed them my way, and Johnny and I have a really great relationship, and we clicked, and so yeah, I really appreciate it. It's been awesome having the ride on the horse.
And speaking of your dad, who is a fantastic rider in and of its own right, the horses are really in the family for you guys, and I know he is absolutely your biggest fan, and he's here supporting you this weekend. So, just what does it mean to you to have such a supportive father?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, we've always been a team. It would be very odd if he wasn't there. As I've gotten older, and we've learned and grown as a relationship as well. So he's very supportive, and it's been great to really share the experience with everyone, and my father, and even my mother. She's really supportive too. She's a little bit more emotional, so she has to stay at home. But it really is amazing, the support of everybody who really backs us, and it's a really amazing feeling.
And Elisa, you have quite a fan following with the Mustangs. That's something that people really, really like to talk about, really like to ask you about. How did that originally kind of get started with you? What originally kind of set you off on that path of training Mustangs?
Well, it was always on the bucket list to train a Mustang. I had a good friend of mine, Rebecca Bowman, and she nagged me for a very long time that I needed to do it. She had actually done a couple of Mustangs, and it was a year when I didn't have any upper-level horses, and so I had a little bit of time, and I did it, and I got my first one, Fledge, and I got hooked. We ended up winning the makeover, and I ended up wanting to keep him, and it's been amazing. The Mustangs have really opened another door for me, and there's something about them. They change you, and they really have helped me gain more experience to become a better horse person. And that's what being with horses is about. It's becoming better educated and becoming a better rider and listener.
Absolutely. And Elisa, we have some Rolex fans that wrote in with their questions, and one of those questions is, with Johnny, when did you know or suspect that this could be a 4-star horse?
First day I rode him. Yeah, that horse, it just exudes in him. So he's always been a serious horse. He's had some things that he's had to overcome, like the anxiety for the dressage ring, and but the cross country, he's been my favorite cross country horse. He's kind of like going around on a Porsche, like it's so fun on him, and I really feel like that's where we are at our best together. I'm super proud of him this weekend because he really put his dressage hat on, and he was super, best ride I've had on that horse. So I'm hoping that the rest of the weekend will follow. So I'm really excited.
Great. And our next question is, growing up, who was your riding idol?
Oh my, I have a lot of them. Karen O'Connor, which it's pretty awesome because she's coaching me this weekend. So it's been pretty surreal, and the fact that to get the high five from her is pretty great. It's all of them. It's Buck, it's Bruce, it's the whole crew. It's everybody who's gone to a 4-star. You want to do better, and you want to get to that point to where you can beat them. So but yeah, it's just been incredible, and like I said, it's been really surreal, and it's an awesome sport.
Surreal to be competing in the same field as your riding idol. It's pretty amazing. And Elisa, our last question is, what qualities are important in a 4-star horse, and what about them sets them apart?
What sets them apart? Probably their heart. They have to be willing to go that extra bit. A horse that wants it. And that's the thing about these cross-country horses and these 4-star horses, is they gotta love it. And you get to that 10-minute mark, and everything is tired. You're tired, your horse is tired, but they're gonna give you everything they got, and to get to that finish line. And they really have to have, especially nowadays, they have to have the mentality to be able to do all 3 phases and be successful at it. So it really is about a partnership and developing your bond with your horse. And not everything goes right, and you have to be able to be adjustable, and that's the thing. It's just being able to have that bond and being able to cope.
Great, Elisa, thank you so much, and good luck on cross country tomorrow.
Great, thanks.